right, so our last comedian of the evening.
That's right.
Very talented.
Extremely talented. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Violet Gray.
Yeah.
Which microphone do you want? You have this one or this one? Which one?
Yeah, both. Aren't okay.
Hello, how's everybody doing?
All right.
Give it up for Lexi and Cameron. My name is Violet, give it up for me. I am what you call transgender. It's funny, I have a lot of female friends who say part of being an available young woman in 2015 is you get a lot of unnecessary dick pics. Yeah. I'm just letting you know, anybody who sends me a dick pic is getting one back. Fair is fair. It was weird, like in my younger days when I used to have fun, like dressing up and stuff, and I would go to clubs. I went to this one club, and there was this guy, and he came up to me, and he was like, "Hey, my name is Joe. I'm into water sports. What are you into?" And I go close, and then I go, "Cross-dressing." He didn't think it was as funny as you all did. In fact, he got like really bigoted. He was like, "What? You're a what? That's nasty," blah, blah, blah. But here's the thing. He said he was into water sports. Does anybody know what that means? You kinky bastards. So for those of you without internet, water sport is code for a pee fetish. This dude was ready to R. Kelly me. And then I tell him the truth, and he's gonna look at me like I'm wrong. He got all mad. He's like, "You're a tranny? That's disgusting. I'm gonna go pee on somebody else." What the hell? You wouldn't believe like some of the things that I've had guys say to me. I was walking down Pratt Street one time, and as I walked by, these guys are loading something onto a truck, and as I walked by, the guy was like, "Damn, shorty, I want to spread your legs like pages and read between the lines with my tongue like an encyclopedia." So I'm dating now. And, no. One thing that that's been in the news a lot is like transgender bathroom legislation. You know, should trans people be able to go into the bathroom of the gender that they identify? And I saw this debate, and the guy who was against it had a really weird reason. He was like, "We have nothing against transgender people. We're just afraid that if this legislation passes, that rapists will use that to go into the bathroom and target women." And that blew my mind because I had no idea that the female symbol on the women's bathroom was the only thing stopping this tide of rape. Like every time a woman goes into the bathroom, there's a rapist like, "Damn!" I was gonna get her, but I'm not going in there because that's against the law. Wouldn't want to do anything illegal while I'm raping. I don't understand. Any nerds we got here? Thank you, Stephanie. Here's the thing, like, as a dude, I would get profiled a lot. Like, I was standing at the bus stop one time, because that's really the easiest way to catch it. And these cops come up and they're like, "We need to search you because you fit a description." Somebody had robbed the gas station that used to be on York and Cold Spring, and they were looking specifically for a black man with legs. And just by coincidence, I happened to have my legs on at the time. It's like the same color and everything. And they're like, we need to search your bag because they're looking for something incriminating, like a gun or a ski mask or an NFL contract. Something that says criminal. And what they found was the Dungeons and Dragons Player's Handbook, Monster Manual, and Dungeon Master's Guide. And the cop slowly zips the bag back up, turns to his partner and goes, yeah, it wasn't his ass. That is true. I'll leave you with this. I play D&D. I go to sci-fi fantasy conventions. I go to the Renaissance Fair. Just look for the black one. But none of that is actually the nerdiest thing I do. I'm what you call a LARPer. Yeah. LARP stands for live action roleplay gaming, where we get actually dressed up in the armor and take weapons and we go out into a field and we fight. It's like somebody was playing Dungeons and Dragons and went, whoa, getting way too much attention from women doing this. I'm just kidding. There are a lot of women who come out and beat people. But this was difficult to explain to my mother, who incidentally is also black. She was like, you're leaving the house in a cape. Are you on drugs? And I was like, first of all, I really don't think that crackheads wear capes. I've come to blow you for money. And second, I'm like, we're just going out and we're having fun. It's like a more creative version of paintball. We just go out and we have these wars. And she's like, yeah, well, we have family coming over, so if anybody asks, could you just tell them you're on drugs? Because that is less embarrassing than what I just heard. Okay, so I told that joke at a comedy club one time, and afterwards, this guy came up to me and he was like, you know it wasn't no black people around that historical time period, right? And I was like, really? The one with dragons and wizards, that historical time period? In all my 15 years of LARPing, that has never been an issue. You know why? Because it's hypocritical. You can't be a 35-year-old man dressed like a wizard going, I cast fireball. A black person, that's just implausible. Anyway, that is my time. Thank you all very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Violet Gray.